timer. I ain't giving up. Me and Wes gonna do it.
Timer hadn't started?
No.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Grillin and Chillin. Today. Well, today isn't a special episode. We got my boy over here.
Those look so
I expected him to introduce himself, but he's got my boy Wesley.
He's like mouths it. He's like.
Anyway, so this is episode what? Episode 6? Yeah. Episode 6 of Grillin and Chillin. And today we have this really awesome challenge for you guys. We have the Wingstop challenge.
Zoom back over here, Caleb. Let's get back over here.
Let's get a little bit in there.
Let's get in there. This is the habanero, mango habanero. Now go over here to the Death Wish. This is, I think they said ghost pepper. This is the ghost pepper wings. So we're gonna see how many we can eat without any drink.
Yeah.
My mouth is like water.
Without any drink. Shorty, what you think?
Johnny, what you drink? Shouty, what you drink?
It's happening again, TJ. I still have no rhythm. I'm a fat white guy. All right, so.
Alright, guys.
I got a real nervous feeling about this. I don't know how.
I can feel the heat on my fingers.
I can feel the heat in my heart.
Oh, you got a big one.
Do I? Alright, so what are these?
I feel like we shouldn't even bless this food.
No, this is the devil's food. Anyway, so if you didn't understand what we were saying earlier, this is a hot wing challenge that we're doing to basically kind of celebrate having 500 having 500 subscribers. We're at 510 subscribers right now.
Whoa.
It'll be alright.
Bro, that's pretty warm. Alright, 510. This is for 500, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna touch my lip after I'm done with it.
You know what's gonna make this so bad? Is
that TJ didn't get boneless wings. That's what's gonna make it bad.
that was a flick of my wrist, actually. But these aren't that bad. Not that bad. Wesley's dying.
I'm not done.
All right, here we go. Oh, Wes, you got a big one this time, homeboy. We got one oddball. I think we'll save it for Derek. But you gotta be careful, because you can get lost in the sauce.
Yeah. The sauce is good. It's always there with you. I think I got some stuff on my face right now. We're in East Texas again and it's hot outside.
He's like, I'm sweating again.
It's hot because I'm fat. Right. That wasn't that bad, bro, but I got a bad feeling about these other ones. Look like
they
blood.
look mean.
They look like blood. How many of these did you get?
8.
That's not good.
Not good at all. Alright, wait. Zoom in on it. Oh my gosh, dude, my lips burning.
Is it focused? I always ask that. I'm like, is it focused there? She's like, why do you say that? This ain't good.
Dude, this looks mean.
You didn't get a habanero pepper.
I didn't.
Thank God.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, yeah, these are atomic. These are gonna hurt. Oh my gosh. Right off the bat. Whoa.
Okay. I can feel it.
My nose is running so hard.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm drooling on the plate.
I'm bleeding on the plate.
Oh wow.
Don't breathe in. Don't breathe in. Breathe out. Oh my God, bro.
It's starting to get really hot.
This wasn't a good idea. I'm gonna be in the bathroom all night tonight.
He's gonna move my TV to
My God, bro.
You're breaking sweat.
I'm done.
No, there's no way,
No,
bro.
I can't, bro.
Come on, dude. You got one more. Come on, dog.
Jesus. My tongue is on fire!
Oh my god. Wait, you gotta dip it in the sauce. Last one, you gotta dip it in the
bro.
sauce. Come on. Come on, dog.
There's already enough on there, dude. Alright. Woo, 500 subscribers!
No.
Go get the
30 minutes, no drink.
Bull crap! No way, man.
Nope, that's too much. Nope.
Oh, wow. I just went up my nose. Oh, it just went up my nose.
You can die.
Oh my god.
All over my lips.
Oh my god. Alright, timer. I ain't giving up. Me and Wes gonna do it.
I'm ready to start it?
No. Woo! Caleb lost, y'all. That's on the record. I'm gonna lick with my finger. Oh, I can't even talk. Dude, we're on a timer. Don't do it.
It's called temptation, people. My tongue is still on fire right now, bro. Even after drinking some milk.
Bro. I don't think my nose could run any harder than what it is right now. It hurts. It hurts.
That's not good, bro. Like, the milk doesn't do anything. Alright, guys. Here it is. The 1.5 inch thick raw USDA choice ribeyes.
I'm straight up taking a fat bite first.
Are you?
Not even cutting.
Oh, bro. That's some good stuff. I'm almost dying. Freak me out. That's some good stuff. Derek, come here. USDA choice bone-in beef ribeyes. Really good color to them, really good flavor. We use the Fiesta brand Chipotle seasoning. It's got a really awesome flavor to it. We also cooked it on TJ's charcoal grill. What do you think the temperature was sitting at?
I think these are probably about 130, 125. The temperature of the grill is like 450, 500.
450, 500. Well, see mine. There's no paint on mine, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Look.
That's because I let it sit up top. That's that smoke. See,
Yeah.
well, it's like, you get on that there?
It got a little bit of pink in there. It's like I'll probably say it's like medium well.
Yeah, I'd say so. Dude, it was so hot.
Anyway, tidbit real quick. A lot of times whenever you go to your butchers and you say that you want prime rib, it is not prime rib.
Nope.
Prime rib is prime. But most of the times whenever you go to a regular...
Most
of the times whenever you go to like a regular meat shop, if you want just a rib roast, a bone-in rib roast, make sure you just ask for a bone-in ribeye roast. If you want choice, ask for choice. If you want certified Angus, ask for certified Angus. But whenever you ask for prime roast, most of the times if you actually go to a real butcher shop, whenever you get there and you ask for prime, you're going to pay for prime price. So it's a lot higher. You can get something like choice and pay for at least a little bit less. So next up, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II versus Battlefield 1.
You're going down, bro.
Let's do it, bro. All right, guys. So as you have noticed, it's a little bit of a different Grillin and Chillin. So me and TJ have been talking since I got back from QuakeCon, and we do a lot of gameplay corners. So we're going to take the gameplay part of Grillin and Chillin out and kind of more or less leave it down to the food and also our opinion pieces at the end. So not only does it kind of give you more of a concentrated video on two things, but it also makes the video a little bit shorter. I know that it's kind of hard to sit there and watch a 30-minute video.
Well, it's just dedicating the time to a 30-minute video.
Yeah. It's a lot to edit. Takes a little bit longer to do it.
So it's just what it's going to equal out to is more content for you guys. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier to pump out the Grillin and Chillin for you guys. So anyway, so today we're here to talk about Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty World War II. So the Call of Duty World War II beta is, I don't know if it's still going right now. It may have ended at 12, but I think it's still going. I'm pretty sure it is. But TJ came over the other day. He got to see and play a little bit. As you guys know, if you do follow me on Twitter or follow me on Facebook, you know that I'm a little passionate about the Call of Duty beta. Think it is definitely going to be a good game. I do have some cons that I want to list, but I want to talk about the pros and cons of both games. So first off, we're going to talk about Battlefield 1, and we're mainly bringing up Battlefield 1 because it's more or less a comparison. You know, and I know this is just a beta, so shout outs to J Shot Blast because I'm sure he's going to call me out for talking crap about a beta.
Well, this is the only thing though, is we both played the Battlefield beta as well.
Yes,
but
I enjoyed it, and
I did too. The Battlefield beta came out pretty polished.
Yeah,
I mean when it came out, it was like playing the game. I mean, but I think we should talk about the pros of Battlefield, and let's talk about what we don't like, what we do like, what we don't like, and then the same thing for Call of Duty.
We'll move on to Call of Duty. So first off, the pros for Battlefield 1. It's just, I don't really even know how to explain it. Battlefield 1, whenever it was first announced, it ended up becoming, the announcement trailer became the highest liked and viewed video on YouTube on the gaming side, I think, in history.
Yes.
So, and at the same time, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Bro. Most disliked
video of all time.
It's terrible.
And it was a really bad trailer. And me and TJ were like laughing about it. We're like, oh, Call of Duty, they got totally burned.
That's literally like the worst game that's ever released.
It's been pretty bad. It's been pretty bad.
Yeah.
But, so Battlefield 1 launched, and originally the beta, like TJ said, it was just like one level, but it was like super polished. And I was very, very excited about it. TJ played it, and I think he somewhat liked it, but like,
well,
you had
it was
some
just
things.
My pros were the smoothness of the gameplay. I mean, it was so smooth. The weapon damage was right where it needed to be. Nothing was nerfed that I could tell. I mean, it was pretty great when it came out. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not.
What about the
Battlefield
cons
fan.
though?
Cons. I don't like that you can use I feel like the weapons are misrepresented, that you can use a lower powered rifle and shoot somebody like 4 miles away. I don't like that concept at all. I mean, you know, and given Call of Duty doesn't really get the chance to do that because their maps are smaller.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can kind of see maybe they tried to make up for their maps being so huge to where you would still try to do damage from far away. But I mean, that was one thing that I did not like really at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my pros on it were obviously pretty similar to TJ's. Is that it as a beta, if we're comparing the betas and we're not comparing the full game, because that's not really fair. It's not really fair to compare the game that is out now to a beta.
No.
I would probably say that at this point in time, I like the Battlefield beta more than I have the Call of Duty beta. But mind you, there are some cons that I didn't like about Battlefield 1 as well. There are a lot of times that, as what TJ said, I know that people would use lower powered rifles from across the map, probably about a mile away.
Snipe you.
Yeah, and snipe you. And it's like, how is that possible? I don't understand how it's possible.
Dude.
And there's also some times as well that
it was like spawn
kills. Yes, especially in the beta, there were a ton of spawn kills. It was crazy. You know, as I said, the pros were great. I think it was very well polished when it first came out as a beta. The cons, I don't really like the weapon skill that was set at the time. Another con that I really dislike is that you have to use the Battlefield coins to buy your weapons, and they're not really weapon buys. You know what I'm saying? It's a really weird system. It's basically
Instead
like
of
Call of Duty.
And you use coins to
Yes,
unlock.
you have to use Battlefield points to unlock your
so
weapons.
if you really suck, you're gonna have sucky weapons.
Yes, you're gonna have sucky weapons,
and then you're gonna suck forever.
Like eventually, I've seen a lot of these people. Eventually, they've ended up like going out and spending $49.
Maybe that was the whole reason behind it.
It could have been, because they have a $49 shortcut kit to where you can get all the weapons in the game completely unlocked.
Now that's so targeting like rich kids, man.
Oh yeah, it's
My
definitely.
gosh, man.
But now we can talk about the Call of Duty beta. The Call of Duty beta, real quick for me, first, I think looks great. I think it looks fantastic. You can definitely tell the difference between Battlefield and Call of Duty. Completely different
There's
styles.
always going to be a different feel.
Yeah,
always.
I think it's kind of weird. I think Battlefield goes for like ultra realistic, like supreme realistic.
To history to the T.
Yes,
like
and Call of Duty kind of goes to the fact of like...
Get what the players want.
Yes, get what the players want. And I kind of feel like it's realistic, but also still kind of has this like video game look to it. You know, like it still looks real, but at the same time it doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Comparing the graphics with Battlefield to Call of Duty.
I think if you kind of played them side by side, Battlefield just has more of a, like you said, just more like a real life feel to it.
Yeah.
And Call of Duty's kind of like, I don't know, dude. Call of Duty's always been Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But Battlefield's always been Battlefield.
Yeah. It's like
Battlefield 4,
the same style of games, but it's like completely different games at the same time.
It's so hard to explain until you play them.
Yeah. So, as I said, my pros, first and foremost, I love War Mode. The War Mode is fantastic. You start out with trying to take over a house, and then you move over to building a bridge. Then you get into a tank and go over and try to blow up the weapon supply.
It's not just run around killing people.
Exactly, and I love it. That's what I love about Battlefield 1 as well, is because Battlefield 1 has those type of modes built into the game, and I'm so glad they have a war mode in Call of Duty World War II. Another thing I like is the huge variety of weapons, the customization of each weapon, and as I said earlier, the graphics and the audio and everything look great. Now, my cons is something I've talked about before as well, and I talked about it on Facebook and Twitter, and everybody's going to jump on me and just say, hey, it's a beta, whatever. I'm just telling you my cons about the beta. The weapon damage is stupid off. It is so off, it is crazy. When I cut around a corner and I get shot by somebody that has a just regular pistol in their hand 2 times in the chest and I die, and I unload a full clip from an STG-44 into them and they don't die, something is wrong. And I know that it's a beta and they plan on fixing it. I totally understand that. You don't have to shove it down my throat that it's a beta. I understand. It's still the fact of the matter that it makes me want to rage quit the game. It makes me want to be like, I'm done, I'm not playing anymore.
Well, see, this is the thing about Call of Duty, and this is the way it's always been. They highlight headshots and good quality hits.
Yes.
So if you're shooting somebody in the waist you'll offload a clip before they die. I mean, Call of Duty's always been that way, that I'm aware. And I was a hardcore World at War player. Dude, the PSG one, I was a sniper all day long. And, you know, Black Ops 1 I played, Black Ops 2 I skipped, and now I have Black Ops 3, and now I'm going to get World War 2. The one thing I've always noticed is they always prize headshots and stuff like that, good shots, and you'll always get, you know, you'll always do massive damage. When I played, do I think that some of the weapons need to be readjusted? Oh yeah, all day long. Yeah. Just like the Gorgon in Black Ops 3 multiplayer. 2 shots, people were dead. Yeah. It's still that way. Yeah. So, I mean, it's like, it all just depends on if they're going to go back and repolish some of it, which, of course, that's what a beta is for feedback. But yeah, dude, I totally agree. I think that I kind of dig the Call of Duty beta more than I do the Battlefield, just because there's more content to play. They didn't just give you, hey, this is one map, here's 3 guns, go at it. You know what I mean? So, I think Call of Duty has them on that, but I think Battlefield came out way more polished.
Yeah, I think it came out way more polished. I do think that the Call of Duty beta looks good. But as a whole, I would probably say this is more or less a tie in between you and me. Like, I have my thoughts. I think the Battlefield 1 beta was good, but at the same time, TJ thinks it was good. It came out more polished, but at the same time, I think you kind of enjoyed the Call of Duty beta a little bit more.
I'm not going to be completely biased. I'm not going to...
No,
I'm a Call of Duty fanboy, but I'm not going to say Battlefield sucks. You know, I'm going to give respect where respect is due.
But in your personal opinion...
Oh, dude, but yeah, I mean, Call of Duty, the graphics in the trenches and, like, the weapons are, like, that's one thing that I think Call of Duty will always have on everybody is the weaponry, dude. Yeah. Like, the weapons look so good and so authentic.
They look really, really good.
Like, where Battlefield will pour more characteristics into a character, Call of Duty will cut back on that and put more in a gun. Yeah. So, and that's what you mostly see. But I think that, I mean, Call of Duty wins the beta, I think, hands down. I think it's still close just because they're both first-person shooters, but... Dude, it's Call of Duty. Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? There's so many more fans, which I don't know, that might be wrong because Battlefield 1, but the fans love where they're going with it, dude.
Well, I think it was more or less like when Battlefield 1 was announced as a game, everyone was like, COD's dead. Like, I remember on Twitter, like, all these people were like, Call of Duty's dead. Infinite Warfare is coming out. Well, Battlefield 1 is going to completely demolish it in sales, all this other stuff.
Well, what if, answer me this, what if World War II would have been coming out while Battlefield 1 was coming out?
Now, that would have been a true battle, bro. That would have been an awesome
Because Infinite Warfare, dude, that's not even a fair fight. That was the sorriest game they've ever done.
Yeah, but this was the thing. This was what they were thinking that was going to save Infinite Warfare.
That's what made it such a landslide.
Yeah, the reason why they were thinking it was going to save Infinite Warfare is the fact of you pre-ordering it and getting Modern Warfare Remastered. But to be honest, I don't care what anyone says to me. They ruined Modern Warfare Remastered. They ruined it.
Well, dude, it was good like the first month.
Yeah.
And then they patched it, and then the weapons started getting off.
The point system, the shop.
You still haven't got your maps.
I still haven't got my maps. Listen to me, guys. I'm serious. I bought the Variety Map Pack, $14.99 day one. Sony has yet to hit me back up and give me a refund for my money. I still cannot play the map packs for some reason. I have no clue why. I've still been waiting on Activision.
Data.
Yeah, and every time I'll delete it and reinstall it and everything, and it still shows that I can't play it. I don't know what's going on with it. But either way, I think you and me both can agree that both betas were good, that I like the Battlefield 1 beta more. You like Call of Duty beta more.
But you like open world aspect.
But, mind you, from what I have seen the good points in Call of Duty, this makes me more excited about zombies than I have ever been.
Oh, bro. We ain't got 15 more minutes to talk.
I know, bro.
We ain't got 15 more minutes to talk.
I'm telling you, like, the graphics of seeing, like, some of the blood and the mud on the ground and the reflection and how it looks.
The storyline, bro. Oh, my gosh, dude. Didn't they confirm there's a campaign?
There's a campaign. I think there's a campaign story with there's 4 new characters, I think.
I don't think it's a campaign. I think it's a storyline.
It's a storyline, but you start out at the top of the town, you go all the way down to, the levels of hives.
Dude, oh, my gosh.
But anyways, guys, also, real quick, make sure to check out this video that I have linked right now. It's just a small, quick news update, but yesterday or day before yesterday in the Wisconsin-Utah State game, during that on ESPN, PlayStation showed off a commercial of a bunch of different people from the NCAA, and during this commercial, they kind of showed like the PlayStation logos, and they were talking about a bigger comeback and coming back like better than ever.
Do you think that Madden 18 was a hint to that?
I don't know, bro. I think there's a very big possibility that it's probably just a commercial for a pump up for the NCAA season, but there's also the possibility we can all be shocked like crazy either at PlayStation's conference in December or this coming up E3 have a super surprise of NCAA coming back.
Well, you know, and this is the truth, guys, and I've witnessed this. Caleb has a game sense tingling, okay? Caleb has called, I can't tell you how many games. I remember last year you said that you had a feeling that Battlefield was about to make something.
Yeah.
And then Battlefield 1 came out. Yeah. And you talked about, I remember you specifically talked about Skyrim Online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, bro, if I said, I'm telling you, it would be perfect if they made a Skyrim Online, like something set in the Elder Scrolls field or whatever else, world. But with Battlefield, I was saying it's either going to be a return to old school Battlefield or it's going to be Bad Company 3. Right. Bad Company 4 or whatever.
And y'all can go back and look for yourselves.
Yeah.
But he has had like
I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, do not be surprised if a new NCAA football comes out. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Grillin' and Chillin'. Make sure to check us out at secondopinionpod.com for the latest and greatest gaming news, previews, and much more.
Peace out. A-Town.